Welcome everybody, I'm live. How's everyone doing? Welcome to Peter Wray's Adventures, live stream 177. Talking about sourcing your quality items. How would you source your quality merchandise? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're regular, welcome back. My name's Peter, a part-time eBay reseller since beginning of 2016, 30 years old. No, it doesn't look like it, does it? Sell mainly on eBay, do a bit of Facebook selling and buying, spot Gumtree, go around the jumbles when they're on, the car boots, locally from Epsom, so south, there's quite a few car boots. So yeah, that's a bit about me. I'll go through and see who we got in a second. Let me just turn that down there. Hopefully the sound's okay. We've got quite a few on here. Chris Tyler was first in, I believe. And then Ali Evans, Victoria Plum, Jasmine Banbury's here. Who else you got here? You've got Chris B's popped in as well. Evening. And Adam McLester. Hopefully you're well. I'm not sure if I've seen you before, let me know as well. Jem popped in as well. So what we'll do is the first half, we'll talk about a bit about your sourcing, how you source your quality merchandise, the stock for your eBay, your Facebook stuff, whatever else you sell, if it's Etsy or you do your vintage clothing, for example, and how do you do it? Let us know in the side chat how you source. Can you get to charity shops if they're open? Can you get to car boots, etc.? Lots more popped in. The monocle's Craig. Evening, Craig. Lincoln Seller. Simply Steve has popped in. Thanks for popping in. Aiden as well, a legend. And Welsh Wonder Nia's popped in. Thanks for popping in. So the first one here is how do you source your items. From last week, I believe I last week did listing. This week will be is sourcing, and next week will be what's the one I was got selling. So like you list, source, and selling. Basically, like there's a roundabout way is sourcing, listing, and selling. But I did sourcing, and basically, how do you source your items? Lucy's popped in, busy reselling. Ben Stanley's popped in. That's a new name. Let me know how you found my channel, or if you've been here before. Thanks for popping in. Jones popped in as well. Thanks for popping in. So for me, to sourcing is I have a look at everything. There's no jumble sale trails like what Nick and Andrew do, and a lot of other people do around my way. Because I've got areas, like a lot of areas dotted about, quite busy areas, and we don't get any. And like at the beginning of the year, we had like lots of jumble sales. As you saw on my channel, I went to many, about 8 or 9 jumbles, and did videos on those and haul videos, 2 clips, and I sourced about those. They'd finished in March, obviously, what was happening as such, and I went on. And they're not going to be back on, I don't think, until next year. Or whenever. Because they usually go from January to March. And then there's a couple, like one in May and back end of the year. And then, like, when this was happening, it got me to go through to Spock. And go through and check Spock, see what I can get, pick up locally. And then obviously Facebook Marketplace, go and pick up some stuff. Obviously, I have to check the prices because there's only a certain amount of money that I would like to spend on certain things. There's free-based sites up on Facebook, etc. So I'll check on there. Not got anything yet, but I go to a lot of car boots, as many as I can go to. As my time allows and my money, etc. Because the fact, like last year, end of last year, the vinegar jar know that we basically had it rained all of September and the beginning of October, so we didn't get to any. And then we're basically going to as many as we can. I'll just go through people popped in. Hello Lucy Hughes, thanks for popping in. Tea Cakes has popped in. The clothes donation bin is full near our shop bags. I'm all around it on the floor, so sorely tempted to have a rummage. Is that wiring? Well, I don't know, because I've seen like outside charity shops, people piled stuff up, good stuff, but I don't fancy touching it because you never know where it's been. As such, you've got more of a chance in a charity shop or online. I don't know, because it's been sat out there for ages. They only go certain times to clean it all out. Just saw the vinegar jar stream, legendary. Yeah, it was a local lad, local to me, Ben. Thanks for popping in. Any questions? Put a question and what your question is. That'll be much appreciated about the sourcing or listing or whatever thing you want to talk about. Fred's popped in, thanks for popping in. Fred. Lucy says car boots, jumbles, charity shops, and Facebook mostly. Yeah. Pretty much. If you're in like America, you've got your thrift stores and you've got your garage sales. So like your op shops in Australia. So if you check out Lucy's channel, Busy Reselling, just check it out and subscribe. As I say always, do subscribe to everyone in the chat. Go and check all their videos out and their channel. Put the notifications bell on. So I have a garage trail on Sunday and another next Saturday. Wow. You're in Oxford, Chris. That's right. And we never see any down my way. I would love to go. Nearest I get is a car boot. But we get about 8 of them, like from the week to the weekend. But that's neither here or there. But it'd be good to get to one, to be honest. But I think this weekend is supposed to be raining or something like that. But we're hopefully get some jumbles. I did see Adam Townsend, he's popped in. Evening. Let us know if you subbed to me before. I don't think I remember the name. But I did see you in the Vinegar Jars chat. So, let's have a look. Lincoln Seller says there. Sources from charity shops, eBay, car boots, Facebook Marketplace. So the next thing is... So basically, is like, let me get the banner up here. So what's your best one here? Charity shop, auction, car boot, jumble trail, Facebook Marketplace, eBay sniping, etc. What's the best one for you? I'm not relying on charity shops as much as I used to a year and a half ago. Because I used to get all my stuff from charity shops a couple of years ago, 2.5 years ago. And I was like to myself, no, I'm not going to do that anyway. So I went to more car boots. I don't get jumble trails. Since lockdown, I've been on a Facebook Marketplace site. Yeah, a bit less recently, but I go on there occasionally to have a look, and other eBay sites. Sniping, yes, I've done a bit of that as well. But it's just trying to go through all avenues, depending on what you place you sell on. The what stock you get. Like if you see Gavin from Undercover Arbitrage, he's doing a lot of, I think is it Wray or the other one, where he goes around a lot of places like Boots and other places that are closed down or closing down. If you've seen him when it was on the phone, pretending to be someone else, that was hilarious. But yeah, great channel, great guy. Evening, Derek, thanks for popping in. I'll put all the links around later on in the second half of the chat, on different chats and in here, so people can pop in if they like. Okay, let's have a look down the chat. Chris B says he gets 99% of his stuff from charity shops. If you've got your contacts, then you get good stuff. That's good. So Derek says it does boot sales and auctions mostly. Also, more recently, got a good contact where I get stuff too. Yes, I've seen that on your videos. It's always great to have a contact. I say where I live, there's lots of different areas. To the fact that I can go to about 8 or 9 areas in about a 10 to 15 mile radius in different ways, north, east, south, west. But it's just not knowing, because when you check on their like charity shops websites, they're not always on, like, your area isn't always like, I've got a local charity shop to me. I won't say which one it what is, but that's for me to know, and not for you to find out. Anyway, and it does deal in clothing items. Anyway, and I went on their website the other week and last week as well, and they're not open that one yet, but they've opened some others, so I can go to one other, but it's a shame you can't see, but you just got to go round the charity shops, which I will be doing in the next couple of days. Got to get back out there again. Anytime Lucy, Z's popped in, thanks for popping in, Z. Appreciate that. So Lucy's saying there about the car boots are best, but jumbles can be very good. Hopefully they return this year. Stick with the car boot. Yes, car boots are great. It's the fact that you got to get there crack of dawn. Like, you got to get there 6, half 6 to get anything of the good stuff. But sometimes though, it doesn't matter where you go, what time. Because I went at 7:30 a couple of weeks ago to my local one, and which is about 5 minutes down the road, and I still got some good stuff if you check out all the videos on that. I was quite happy, but that's when I think I got was it the PS1 one? Oh, I've been to so many this year, and stuff. But once you wear your mask, you have your hand gel and stuff, and you pay your entrance fee, whatever it is, it's okay. You go around, as long as there's a lot of sellers, they're selling a variety of items, it's okay. But last Sunday it was raining at my local, so this week hopefully it'll be on, fingers crossed, touch wood, I can go to. I know my mum says she wants to sell a car boot soon, so it'll be a couple of weeks or 2 or 3 if I do. I always say, if you see me, do say hello. Obviously we distancing and go, hello Peter, I've seen your channel, my name is so-and-so, and we get a little chat to go. It's always nice to see subscribers. And Lucy's saying there about the jumble sales. So, if you know what a jumble sale is, normally they're set in like a building, for example, the local scout hut, or a church building, and it's a bit like garage sales, are outside on tables and stuff. Like, these are inside, so you'll pay a small fee, 50p to get in, or 20p, and you've got clothing, your bric-a-brac, which is toys, games, you've got your shoes, you've got your bags, you've got your china items, and you go round. It's very, very cramped. You got to get there early. You see the same buyers. I went to one, I think it was it Banstead? It's on my video. It might have been, no, Worcester Park, I think it was one. And with the vinegar jar, and we got chatting back in February, I think. And that one was quite big, but we were there like over an hour early. Some people were there 3 hours early, basically. And then I went to one in North Cheam, which was a write-off. Basically, we went to one earlier, and we walked in this one in North Cheam, because Pete said, oh, come to one in North Cheam, I know it's very small, you might find something. I thought, okay, I'll have a go, because I knew about it. Anyway, keep in contact. And we walked through this, like, scout hut thing. It was so horrible in there. Oh, God, I walked one way round, and then I walked back. I was like, Pete, I've got to go. He's like, yeah, I've got to get out of this bloody scout. Oh, it's horrible. And it was like afternoon. We just walked out and went home. Oh, it was disgustingly horrible, that one. Never go again to it, but we've got plenty of jumbles. There's certain sites that I can check on to see what jumbles, but it won't be, I don't think this year, maybe next. Let's have a look. Yes, that's right, Staples. I couldn't remember which one it was. Yeah, that's right. He phoned him up, Gavin, from Arbitrage, that's right. Gary's popped in, Gary Nicholson. Thanks for popping in. And Junk Girl Patty's popped in. Appreciate that. Hopefully you're all well. Let us know how your sales have been. Jumbles and a car boot. It doesn't matter if something is a fail. No, I've had a few items from a jumble. I had a pair of, like, I think size 5 or 6 football boots. I think they were like AstroTurfs. And I couldn't smell them in the jumble. But Oh, obviously, I got them home and done all the bits and pieces, but they still smelt badly. And now was it? I paid 20p. What's 20p these days to get rid of them? Oh, but I'm thinking like this year, I'm trying to crack on with the car boots, Facebook as well, because I'm trying to get my Facebook page up and running as well, cross listing a lot of items. I've done a couple already. I need to do some more cross listing. I'm sorry I forgot to check. If someone could do me a favour and keep up with the Chelsea score. I'm sorry, would play, wouldn't they? Chelsea right now against Liverpool. 8:15. Oh, we're losing 1-0. Damn, we are losing 1-0 again. So if someone keep up with the score, be appreciated. Laura's popped in as well. Charity shops and a car boot, says Lincoln Seller. So if you just popped in, talking about sourcing quality merchandise, hashtag qual merch, how do you do it? So for example, how do you source your items? Let us know. Do you source from any of these or others? If you're in America, how do you source as well? Or Australia? Yeah. How many car boots though do you have locally, Lincoln Seller? Because I've got probably about 6 or 7 throughout, like one during the week, and then there's lots during Saturday and Sundays. But it depends on which one you try. Because I tried, as you saw, a boot sale which was about a 20-minute drive from my house, and yeah, it wasn't the biggest, but I got a nice little haul. And I got some West Ham programs. If you've seen in the thumbnail, the West Ham programs, I'd got those because locally you see a lot of London-based football teams like soccer in the US, and I was really happy because we did a good deal. Not just programs, but a lot of other stuff. So check the video out. It's always on playlists on my videos. So I have a car load in a charity shop waiting to be picked up when they open. Vintage electronics, cameras, game. They just save them up for me and I buy them. No need them to test. Okay, that's really good if you can strike up a deal. I think Adrian, Mr. Dig Steals as well, has a contact in the charity shop, or is that it might be charity shop or house clearances, but that's really good actually. I used to have a contact in a local charity shop, but the person retired. I tried to negotiate a year ago with the other person, but it's like a local charity shop that I said earlier. It isn't open at the moment, but basically they used to do me really good deals. I used to be able to go out the back. I don't think I'll go out the back anymore, but I used to be able to go out the back, check out the bits and pieces, and say, could I have this? How much do you want? They always do a good deal. But I'm not sure that at the moment if they're allowing that to go out the back. But when it's open, Victoria Plums popped in and says some of the charity shops have opened in my town in South Wales and went to the first car boot on Sunday. Oh wow! How did you find the car boot just gone? I've been to about 7, I think, this year. Did you find a lot of people wearing masks, or a lot of people weren't hand sanitizing, or was it too expensive, or what? Let us know. And same with the charity shops as well, Victoria. Because obviously in the England, not UK, but just England, if you don't know, 24th, which is on Friday, they're compulsory to wear masks in shops, like charity shops and food shops and clothing places and stuff. So it's going to be, the fact is, I take that banner off actually, down there. I've got some more as well. It's basically, the fact is that it's going to be a difficult situation with we're wearing them, not just because they're quite hot, to make you hot. That's a different matter entirely, but a lot of people go, stuff it, I'm not going to go to my high street, I've got to wear these, especially on the buses and stuff. I haven't been on a bus since February, I think, or was it January, but I drive everywhere now. I've been for a long time. But let us know in your area if you've got to wear masks all the time. I wear them anyway, all the time, when I go sourcing and stuff, when I go out, if I'm going to like Sainsbury's, or if I'm going like shopping or whatever, or sourcing. If I'm going to pick up something, and I always carry my hand gel, it's always carried anyway, everywhere I go. Nice little hand gel from Avon. A friend of mine does Avon, so we get quite a bits and pieces. Any questions, let me know. I'll put up the next one in a mo. No worries. It's fine. We shall score later. Yep, unfortunately. Mason Mount has done 50 appearances for Chelsea. First time an English player has done that in ever. In a season, sorry. Evening, Ashley, thanks for popping in. I know, I like the things. 1-1, excellent. Cheers, Gary. Is it? I'll have a look later. Reseller Kids popped in, hopefully you're well. So, let's have a look at this. So, we've got a car boot every Sunday. Another smaller car boot I haven't opened yet, and the other one near me is full of dealers. Yeah, if you can get to your local one, and you don't have to travel too far, then you know what it's like. Because I've got quite a few. And yes, some are dealers, but it's a dealer guy that I got off the West Ham programs. It's basically ingratiating yourself with the dealers, making contacts. So, like, even if you just go around every week and they see you, they do you a good deal. I was chatting to the geezer, like he was a middle-aged man, and first row at the boot sale last Saturday. Yeah, because Sunday was cancelled last Saturday, and I was chatting to him, and he said about the West Ham programs, because I was looking at it, I said, how much do you want? How much are you willing to give me? Because he was like house clearance guy and gets big bundles in bulk. And he wants them in and out straight away. Don't matter about the price. I said 15. Said, he's like, yeah, go on in. Why not? I'm making money. Doesn't bother me. And there was a lot of stuff in there. A whole tub full. And a guy messaged me on my on my video and said about, I saw them. I was going to go to someone good, but picked up some football stickers. I said to him, you didn't think it was going to go to a legendary YouTuber, did you? Dear. It's just gone there. Jones popped in. Thanks for popping in, Jones. Saying hi to Reselling Kid. Okay. Let's have a look at there. What's the next one? I'll put it back up in a minute. Less distractions when sourcing. I'll talk a bit about that in a minute. If you want to go over less distractions, do you get distracted when you source? Maybe you're a YouTuber and you bump into people a lot, so like Nick and Andrea, George, Andrew, me, Peter Cummins, or whatever. Or you sort of, I don't know, however you get distracted. It's a bit like getting distracted when listing. When you source, you get distracted by going, I'll go in there 5 minutes, or do you take your kids around with you sourcing, if you have to? Retro gaming bundle arrived, testing, wow, that's good. I love my gaming stuff. I'm a gamer at heart. So, Victoria Plum says there, she sold at a car boot, made £140, was quite well organised. Hand sanitizer by the toilets. Every stall had to have it. One way round, we had masks. Didn't see that many masks though. Okay, that's quite good. I think local one to me, the toilets have hand sanitizer in them, and there's a guy standing there for hours on end, saying you can go in. There's one, but they haven't said that about having to have hand sanitizer with your items, for example. But when I will sell at a boot, I'll wear my mask. Wear it anyway, because I always wear it going round. But that's really good actually. All my boots are one way round, but everyone just goes just how it goes. But you've got to be careful with yourself. Any questions, let me know. Just pop them down the chat. GameCube. Reseller Kid. If you're on Facebook, just send me a message. Not I'm on about buying them. Just want to look at, see what you had. It's just like, wow, I'm into all that gaming stuff myself. Let's have a look there. Sorry, I just got... No worries, Gary. I've just seen your message there. Sorry about that. I've still got lots of cameras to test, but sorting the shed. Yep, Lucy's getting the shed. If you haven't checked out her video, you should put a video on that in the next few weeks. If you're talking about me, Lucy, crap. But I have been listening. I listened to 3 today. I'm going to be doing more Facebook Marketplace cross lists and listing stuff on Facebook. I've got all the VHS tapes to put on to bundle up for eBay, and then the books to go onto Facebook. So plenty of work to do. Well, I'll have a look later. Yeah, no worries, Joan and Gary. Spent 400. Wow, you spent 4. Wow, you're doing really well though with Reseller Kid. There's another channel. What's his name? Well done though. I'm sorry, I've got to grab up the guy's name. You might have already subbed there, guys. A guy from London, and a bit like Reseller Kid. He's at 15 years old. Oh, I'm live on my channel. What's his name? Let's have a look. Reselling Teen UK. So this guy here, Reselling Teen UK, is a guy from London, and he's doing quite well himself on his. I came across him by accident. He commented on one of my videos. I always check out if they've got a channel, because everyone does these days. Too much to keep up with, but he's got a great channel as well as Reseller Kid. Do check him out. Let's put the next one up. Oh, so how do you get distracted? So basically, if it's distracted by your family, like your kids coming along with you, or do you get recognised a lot? For example, but is it a distraction when, for example, you've gone to your charity shop and you can see there's a big queue? Do you basically go, oh, I'm going to go and stand in there for half an hour and wait while people, because there's no limit when people are going round the charity shop and that, and just basically stand there distracted while everyone just like going, what can I do? Or do you go, nope, I'm going to go to another one and then come back. I'll take the distraction one off. I've got a couple more there to do in a moment. Sorry if I'm just jumped there. Hard to source in charity shops right now. Queuing at system outside, under pressure to be in and out quick. I'll go around twice. Alright, it might be where you are, Victoria. I have seen, like, obviously the queuing system outside. I queued last week at an Oxfam and queued, and then 5 minutes people were standing in the doorway. I was like, I said to him, I literally said, because there was a guy in front of me, I said to people in the doorway, I said, if you're going to go round again, or if you're going to go out, go out. People want to come in. But yeah, queuing's bad enough. You see people walking out with all the good stuff, you're like, oh. Because they got a quarantine for 72 hours, and it's no right or wrong time to go to a charity shop these days. You just pick up the drawer. My one's where I am, in a certain mileage, it's very expensive, so it's like, but we shall see. No. Yeah, it's more like on your toes to get in and out. But it's quite difficult when you're looking through. You can't go in and try clothes on, obviously, another, or stand for too long. They look at you like you're the devil. Zelda Four Swords Adventures. Where did you get it from? Facebook or was it charity shop? I've forgotten what you said now. Wow, that's a great game. Would love to get that. If you check out Reseller Kid, 2 Aussie thrifters from Australia, they got the biggest gaming haul ever. £2,000 worth of gaming stuff, and they got some absolute gems and bargains. I was like, watched that, and I was in awe a few weeks ago when they put it on their channel. So Tea Cakes was saying there was two grown men arguing over £5 to £6 vid games over the weekend. I reached in between them and pulled out a Go Hero 7 with waterproof mount. They completely blinkered, paid £1 for it. That's baffling. Like, you get two men, grown men, giving it all that, and you go, doop, doop, done, paid, out the door. They're kind of still arguing, but a GoPro for £1, the waterproof mount, that goes for 20, just on its own. Wow, wow, wow. My charity shop's like, DVDs for a few quid. It's like, never mind, but that's good. Really good tea cakes. So, let's have a look on the banner. The next one. Knowing where you can source and what time they open. So, double check on their websites, charity shops, and the auction sites, and the car boots for your Facebook page for your car boots, your Instagram pages, when they're opening. Because I made a mistake. I went to a car boot about a month ago, locally, and Pete said, like, oh, did you go to this other one? And I said, no, I thought it opened at a certain time, but I didn't get a chance to go around. I went home. Oh, no, it opened earlier. I was like, oh, great. The website said so-and-so. But I was like, okay, fair enough. But that's like hearsay as well. It's very good to know what time the place is open. Because most of the charity shops in the UK are open from 10 to 10:30 till 4:30. Let us know if you're in Australia or in America. If you want to let me know now or in the comments below what your op shops or your thrift stores open and when they close. It's always knowing, and it's hard to know when to get the good stuff in because our charity shops are tiny, most of them. But it's knowing where you can source as well. Oops, he just jumped there, so I'm far behind. 3-0 now. Oh, great. Well, it's like what's his name? What's the name? Arsenal playing rubbish. And Man U 1-1. Tiga, if you haven't checked out Reselling Team UK, Tiga, a legend, 15 years old and smashing it. I've actually learned some tips already. I'm 30. I'm thinking, hang on a minute. I'm 30 years old. I'm supposed to give this kid a tip. And these kids tips. I'm not feeling old as in old age, no, but older on the YouTube scene. Like, for example, going through and thinking, oh, right, okay, cool. Okay, because I've been doing it since May 17, so people know me mostly from old, so they know me, how I am and stuff. I get a lot of new subscribers who pop in chats, appreciate that, and the subscribers who stick with me as well. But it's very difficult, like, thinking, oh dear, he's 15 years old, a bit like a reseller kid, spending £400 on a haul. I'm like, duh, come on. Scratches. Oh dear. So, Ben Stanley says that he dabbled in reselling my own stuff, just starting sourcing charity shops online. Just discover Funko Pops. Yeah, but they can be great sellers as well. If you can get them cheap enough. Yeah, I did that way before I started on YouTube, selling my own stuff. And then I started up sourcing on charity shops months later. When I got into the YouTube game, like before I was a YouTuber, when I got known as watching videos from summer 16 onwards, I started watching videos. Wii Sports for 20p in charity shop. Usually never find much good. Yeah, that's good. Was that the Wii Sports in the little in the box, or the little clear little card thing, card sleeve? Excuse me. Been lucky, no queues in my local charity shops. I think I've only been to a few, but there was a couple of queues because most of them only let 4 in, 2 in, depends on the big. But I know a local one in Kingston upon Thames who does furniture. It's not doing furniture at the moment. I'll put the link in a bit. Let's get through. Jim Bowie's popped in. Thanks for popping in, Jim Bowie. Sounds like Jim Bowen, but bully. BFH. Who would queue for an Oxfam? Me. Contrary to popular belief, my Oxfam is pretty good. I've had some great deals in Oxfam. Literally, I've had some really good deals. The best last few deals was back in January, but I think for me, British Heart Foundation is poor, as well as the some other ones. Mind's blanks, too late. But yeah, you just got to go around and have a look. Bernardo's is a good one for me, but I got a local one. It's closed, but some I know local to me who are going back in September. So outside every shop, first to spot to stand is 2 meters away, but every shop still people stand in the doorway. They do indeed, yes. Let me just open a window because it's quite warm in here. Talk about yourself for a sec. Oh, that's better. Let's open a window. It's sweaty in here. Anomalous data point. That's a tongue twister. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm okay actually, Ian. Not bad actually, to be fair. My team's losing, but never mind. Marketplace. I watched that gaming hall. Oh, wicked. Yep, I'll check out. I keep meaning to check out Marketplace more, but it's just doing so much other stuff, testing stuff and listing. You think you don't get time. It's only 70 hours in a day. I'll take that off actually. The last one to pop in a sec. Hey Laney, thanks for popping in. I appreciate that. Let's have a look. So, anonymous data point says, couldn't be bothered queuing from a local charity shop for charity shops. So I went to supermarket and did more RA. Yeah, that's another avenue as well, RA. But going to supermarkets, getting some cheap stuff, like toys and boxes and stuff. It's always thinking about where can you go, what's the best times to go. It's like when you go to your drop-off points, when you go to your Royal Mail, your post office, your Hermes, etc. What time to go? Because 9 times out of 10, I usually stand outside my post office waiting for ages. When more resellers, as we can tell, I know in my local areas, more resellers have been doing it since March, so it's more competition. Plus, standing in a queue anyway. Hi, happy chap. Thanks for popping in. Hopefully, got some good bits lately. Next one here. I'll look at it after this stream. Reseller Kid. Appreciate that. The last one there. So, having the right things to carry your items in, bags for life, and trolleys, etc. So I invested in a trolley. Got one from Amazon a few weeks ago. You've seen it on the videos already. Cheers, Gary. And basically, what happened was, as I said before, where I live, there's a lot of different teams, like your old teams, Wimbledon FC, you've got Crystal Palace, your Tottenham, Arsenal's, your Leyton Orient, stuff like that, for example. Don't do Tottenham, but that's another thing coming on. Chelsea. Yay! Anyway, and I had these Wimbledon programs, 50 Wimbledon programs for a small amount. I forget how much I paid. And I was like, right, I'm going to get a trolley. Because, literally my back was killing for days. All these, because I didn't fancy going back to the car and then going back in again. It's like a pain. That's like my Sunday boot sale, local one. Where you park is quite far away. I just sod that for a game of soldiers. Anyway, so I invested in a trolley and it worked really well. The only thing I've had to carry is one of the Xbox 360s I got that was in a box. Was it? No. I know it wasn't that one because that was a Saturday car, but I went to the car and put it away. But it was an Xbox 360. I think I got for 35. I think with games as well and stuff. So I carried bits and pieces on there, and that was the only time. But most of it's going in. If you got a trolley, be aware. Like take bags, because if you got dirty shoes, you don't want to dirty your trolley. Take forever to clean it. Like underneath, you've got to take it off and go all that. And also, if you got your trolley, depending on what trolley it is, if you've got Nick's one, like the open trolley, or you got the one you vertical standing, be aware that if you got board games with tiny bits in, just be aware that if it's not, like if you haven't got something in between both, it'll come out. I did that the other week. It all came out in the bottom of. I was like, no. I spent about 15 minutes when I got home picking it all out the bottom of the bag. I was like, sorting it all out. I think it might have been. Was it a Monopoly or was it? It was one of the board games. Oh, it was a pain in the bum. Realistically. Cheers, Ben. I appreciate that. Do check out the videos. Leave me a nice little comment. For $11.95, that's a good price actually. So let us know if you carry things with bags for life, or you've got a trolley, or you just go back to the car all the time. It's exercise anyway. What you do, you're gaining muscles or your pimples. I'll get some guessing in a mo. Does anyone here buy job lots of clothes? I don't do very well with clothes. I know Andrew does, Monumental. I don't. I get the odd one here or there. Oxfam's good for LPs. I'm trying to think. Yeah, they can be actually. Depends on what an LP you can look for, if you know what sells. But I know I've done well in CDs with Oxfam. I think I sold a hip hop CD for 12 quid. I paid £1 for, but it's your bread and butters. And Chrissy's popped in. Max popped in, Chrissy. Hopefully you're well, and your kids as well. Let us know. Bernardo's is best. Yeah, if you got a good one, then you can't beat it. If you can get there regularly, twice, 3 times a week. No, Laney. Well, in a different league. Laney. Oh, sorry, I've just jumped again. Oh, there I am. So, Bernardo's is expensive along the lines of BHF prices. St. David's and TY Hafen cheaper. Oh, Welsh. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, there's all different charity shops you get. As long as you got 1 or 2, that's really good. Hi, Grant. Thanks for popping in. So, Happy Chap uses a granny cart. Do check out his channel as well. IKEA bags. I always end up crippling myself with weight because I don't want to go back to the car. No, that's the other thing as well. So, if you go back to the car... like, because obviously you can miss out on a lot of stuff if you go back to the car and that sort of stuff. It's very difficult to know if you want to go back to the car. If you don't, I tend not to. If the car is right there, I will. But if it's not, then I don't tend to bother going back to the car. So I'm just checking something out there. Sorry, excuse me. 2 seconds. There we go. Oh, Marky Mark popped in. Max popped in. Marky Mark. Looks like you're a Chelsea fan. I bleeding hope so. We got Arsenal in the FA Cup Saturday, but we should be Wolves. I hope. Hopefully, who knows? Fingers crossed though. We get into top 4. Thanks for popping in, Marky Mark. Sorry, I'm just reading that comment there. It'll jump in a sec. Oh no, it hasn't jumped. Lovely. Hi, Repeat Retro Collectibles. I'll go through a bit again. So we've gone through knowing where you can source, less distractions. Where do you source? Like, how do you source your items? Any one of these or more? Let's get some guests in a sec. Oh, okay, fair enough. I'm not really a big LP fan myself. I used to buy them a couple of years ago, and they sold well, like the musical ones. I think I've got like really old videos back in 17, May, June, July 17, where I pick up LPs and vinyls and stuff and start showing them and singing along. Weird, but yeah, I've done that as well. Happy Chat, where you go from shoulder to shoulder. It really hurts badly. Free car trips, but I try to park really close. Yeah, if you're getting there really early, you can park close, as close as you can. Let me just pop the link in for guests. Do bear with. Chat amongst yourselves and all that. Give me a sec to sort it out. Do bear with. I'll look at that in a second, Peter. Come on, Messenger. There we go. So, just popping in for if it works, come on. There we go. Link to stream. That's one lot done. So Daisy. Oh. There we go. That's one lot done. And then I'll pop that. Turn this log out of Facebook. Chug along internet. I'm with Virgin Media. And don't worry, Branson's ransacked the internet. Ooh. Come on. Oh, there we go. We are good. Let's have a look. Okay, right. Let's put the link in. If anyone wants to pop in, as long as I can see your face, and you can tell if I'm not sure who you are, just let me know who you are, and we'll get chatting. Because obviously there's been quite a lot of, lately. So there's a link to pop in. And if you've got any questions, let me know. So Grant says he sold 3 VHS tapes for $12.99. That's really good. That's the question as well. Is basically saying, like what Grant says there, have you sold anything for really well that you saw in anyone else's videos? Because I've done the same with tripods. Not so much with bags like your laptop bags, because laptops get smaller and smaller and smaller. And it's hard for to sell those. But camera bags, match attacks, all sorts of stuff. As I say, there's a link to pop in. Yeah, pretty much. So hopefully everyone's well. This is the part of the stream where we chat about anything nice chat. So if you've got anything you want to chat about, whether it's reselling or non-reselling, how's your day been? Sold anything really good? Just a relaxing chat for the last half an hour or so. I'll just look at the chat on my phone and see what's what. Do bear with. There's always quite a lot on a Wednesday that goes off. Okay, I'll put that later. How many we got in? We've got 33 people. Do like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Because I try and upload 2 or 3 times a week. Let's have a look there. Got any tips? I've got it on the Facebook, the YouTube as well. Got any tips for getting small notes and change to take to the boot fair? Cash point always gives me 20s. Oh, there we go. Just come up. Takes forever. So, if you got a 20, for example, I know, Happy Chat, a lot of corner shops still take change. Still take notes. So if you're buying, for example, that's another thing. If you're going to a car boot, then it's a good practice to take a little bit of food. If you don't fancy trying the burgers or chips or whatever, I don't want to at the moment. Take a sandwich or take a couple of drinks like water or a Coke or something to abstain you, because it can get quite warm. If you go to a corner shop, a nice little corner shop, and pay with 20, with a couple of drinks, it should come to £2 or £3 or whatever it is. You should get 5. You should get change. But it's very difficult because the cash point give you 20s and 10s. Because I notice like a lot of times where the boots, they don't want you to give you 20s early on unless you're buying a whole bundle of stuff. So if you go to a corner shop, or if you go to like a Sainsbury's, Tesco's, go and use their self-service machines. They should give you change, because 90% of the cash points are card only now, which is a difficult thing. I've been struggling with that lately to get change. That reminds me, actually, I need to go out soon, tomorrow or Friday, to go and get some change, because I've used most of mine up spending money on items. That's a notion, spending money. Usually quite tight. Hi David, thanks for popping in. Hopefully you're well. I did put the link in if anyone wants to pop in. I'd be appreciated if they do. Is this the part of the stream where it's just chatting and asking questions? Just a fun chat. We've done the topic already. Let's have a look down the chat. So, Pete's Retro Collectibles says you brought a couple of CRT TVs. I've seen George Ross sell them, but they're really heavy. Indeed, yeah. They can be, yeah. They sell really well, though. It's quite a difficult thing to pack them up and ship them, but they do sell well. Imagine lugging that at a boot sale. Not getting it in the trolley, just lugging it about. Hopefully you're well, David. And all that. Let's have a look there. So we'll come look. Okay, cool. Let's have a look there. So I've missed any of your questions. Oh, just listing the case from my own Serengeti sunglasses. £20. I never use it. Might as well get the cash. Serengeti is a name to look out for. Alright, same as the African Serengeti. See, yeah. It's always a difficult thing with different brands. Like I was watching Andrew as well, with his bags. I saw the bag one. Didn't see the other one, but I saw the bags. And I was like, never heard of half of these brands. But I don't do clutch bags or over-shoulder women's bags. Wouldn't have a clue. I remember I was going to do a challenge with Karin back before lockdown. And I picked up these women's high heels. I sold them for a profit, a little tiny profit, but I forget what they were. The black high heels. And I was like, hello, why did I pick them up for? I paid over the odds. It's a learning curve. You learn, but God knows. But yeah, it's hard. Like, Night's Life's here as well. Thanks for popping in. Check out Night's Life channel and check out David as well. Got great channels there. So I haven't missed any questions. I want to spend money, but it's hard if there's no good stuff. I only managed to spend £13 today. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't usually go out Wednesdays. I use Wednesdays to list stuff I've got already. I've got piles and piles on top of piles and to list. Yeah. Silly Chelsea. Yeah. It's difficult to go round, but it is what it is. But do you find like this notion where it's a habit to go round a boot sale or a charity shop, pick up stuff when you could stay at home and list and get and try and get some more money in? But as we know, it's a habit anyway to do that. No worries. Okay, cool. So if you've got any questions about the topic, do put them in there now or down the bottom in the comments when it's rendered and loaded up. So Happy Chap says they got a bunch of ladies' shoes when a local charity shop had a clear out. Found them a nightmare. Won't bother again. Got to try to learn. Yeah, indeed. Yes, indeed. Happy Chap. They are. That's probably because there's a lot of, unlike men's shoes, a lot of categories on eBay. You want to know the size of this, the length of that, tiny bit on the toes, like, oh, babe, come on. I was getting confused. That's confused me. It takes like ages to do one when I could do other like media or games or stuff and list 5 or 6. Night's Life says they spent €2,500 on film props in an auction. See my latest video on it. I will try and get through to our latest video, Night's Life. I'm far behind on videos. I won't tell you how far I am, but I'll try and get to it when I get 5 minutes to watch. But do check Night's Life out. It's a great channel. Used to live locally to me, and still got the accent as such. Knows Brian Blessed, Kenneth Branagh, all that. Check his intro out. It's a great intro. Hey, Lucy's back. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, it's good. So anyone's got anything you want to chat about? And that's cool. 38 watching. Wicked. So I got 7 pairs of really great condition trainers for £40 yesterday from Marketplace. Wow. Is it like Nike, your Adidas, your Umbro, or others? Yeah, I had a spending spree on shoes a few weeks ago. I got home, my mum's like, oh, shoes? They sell well. Like Vans and stuff and others. I picked up a pair of Vans from this guy. A pair of ladies' Vans. I'll tell you why, actually. Why ladies... One sec. I'll just go and get them. Give you a little tip here. I'm doing tips now. I believe for these Vans, I paid a couple of quid, right? Do you want to hazard a guess about these Vans? What is the tip going to be? Just to work out what they are and who they're for. Could you get women's ones, unisex, and men's? I know the tip. It's a shame this part here. It had a stone in. Had to get it out very, very, very gently. I didn't notice it. It's been there a few weeks. But my mum finished off the cleaning really well. I started it. She finished it off. I was going to wear these, but... Do you know? Right. Would love to go sourcing, but I made a promise myself to clear my own hoard first. So someone please tell Andrew to stop sourcing. He's got more stuff than flipping at Harrods. Literally. He's going away with Tom, the picker, English picker. Sorry, my own hoard. It's taking a lot longer than expected. You lot make me look just easy, so over a year still listing stuff. Fair enough. If you're selling stuff and making a profit and you're being able to live, that's a good thing. Listed and sold Olympus, Trip 35, Wildbeing Live, quick sellers, lovely. Ladies, High, So Brand. Pair of wheelies, but normally but got house clearance. I've looked down a Soul. Nice, double sole. Soles are thicker, double sole, leopard pattern. So somebody like tea cakes, actually come in pretty much, and Hurricane Ian. These are a thicker round the edge with the gums. Sole here, gum. They're thicker. So I'll go and get my pair. Bear with. I'll go and get my pair and I'll share with you that one. Sorry, I'm giving tips here. That's mine. What's time anyway? Oh, must end it soon. Right, I'm back. just grab my ones. So if you see these ladies, I get one pair each. Here are mine, by the way, from a charity shop last year. Star Wars, yeah. So these are ladies here, and these are men's. So you can tell by the gum rubber sole around the side, they're thicker, quite a lot thicker than the men's size. So they can be called unisex because there's a lot of brands out there, gothic brands. If you see ladies' gothic shoes are like bottoms are like that big. I used to own a pair of creepers, which used to be about that big. Bottom, they used to fall over on them. They used to be a size 4 thick. So the ladies are thicker around the edges. There, you can get them as unisex because you can put unisex in a listing and shove that. All right, bye, chap. See you in the morning. Cheers, popping up, chap. And they're the men's, so the men's are a lot smaller, as you can see, and the ladies are a lot thicker. Just to say, just a little tip there. But I paid a couple of quid for this. So if you like these ones, and a size 6, size 5, sorry, Arkham, size 5 UK, do message me on my Facebook page, in the description below. I don't know anything you see, but no, they're mine. Mine. Yeah, bigger bottoms and smaller, men's, women's. And some of you got it right, like Tea Cakes, Hurricane Ian as well. Yeah, I'm not a fan. It's like Eddie Munster, like creepers. Yeah, brothel creepers. I've been a goth. I've been a grunger. I've been a geek. I've been all sorts over the years. Let me put a link in for one more time. If let's pop in. It's over the hour. Okay, let's pop a link in another 10 minutes or so. 15 minutes. I saw a pair of Vans in chat shop today, but yeah, it's a ridiculous thing. It's like, why do they do it? If they know that a lot more donations are coming through the door from these charity shops and stuff, and why do they want to put £30? Can't they put them at 10, 15 or 10, get them out of door, so then when they come to their time to put other stuff out, they can put it out on shelves? Because you see a lot of shelving items are like very empty at the moment. Let me go up the chat. Yeah, lovely. It's a local charity shop, the Children's Trust. Excuse me, the Children's Trust, a local one. And I messaged the lady, and we did a good deal. I think I paid like £6 for the Star Wars band for myself. I wear them quite a lot. Easy to slip on, nice soles as well. I wouldn't wear them around the boot sales because don't wear your Gucci bleeding shoes or your handbags, Gucci's, or your flipping trousers down your ankles like people do, chavs or whatever. You're gonna get muddy. Have a look. Sorry, chicken in the background. What's that? Yep. Oh, it's just a pen. The pen's run out years ago, but Mum likes it, so she keeps it. Christmas chicken. Oh, the poster is, yeah, the lovely poster. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just chatting on the chat. We've got any questions. Yeah, pretty much they're thicker soles. Cheers, David. Appreciate that, mate. Appreciate you popping on. I'll try and pop onto one of yours soon if you're doing a live stream. No worries, Lucy. No worries. I don't know. I picked up ladies' Vans with smaller white round the edge, and they have been ladies. Oh right. I just know these are ladies. And they're thicker. Oh right. Weird. because normally you can get like these are unisex as well. If you put on your unisex type ones, and they sell quite well. I wouldn't wear them because I'm not into leopard print, but I know a lot of people who would. Anyway, oh dear mate, but I thought I'd share with you that. Those, but most of them are about this thick. Might be slightly thicker if you're getting like a proper lace-up Vans. But I've been wearing Vans for years, but I think it varies between the shoes. It probably does. In a way, depends on what. Yeah, it depends on if you got like your slip-ons or your high tops Vans or your lows with the laces and stuff. Okay, so just have a look in the chat. If you've got any quick questions, I'll end the stream in 5 minutes or so. Let's have a look there. Whew. What am I doing tomorrow? I am clearing some stuff out to put away, listing, finishing off a vlog. I think, yeah. Going round the charity shops tomorrow. I open at 10:30. And I don't know what else. Hopefully I get to watch a few videos, but Lucy says she's building shelves tomorrow. Slowly making progress. Got the one Damien. Oh, okay. Lovely. Shelving units for her new shed. Lovely. I've been putting a lot of things in the shed. In boxes. Recently. Just to try and make a bit of space. There's 30 people watching. Lovely. You got any questions? Let us know. Because at the moment it's just a chillax chat. And just to relax from the busyness of the day. What's everyone up to tomorrow? It's Thursday. Tomorrow, blimey. It's a Thursday. So if you haven't been worked out tomorrow, I think ads will go live on his Ads Extra. Being weird. But apart from that, I don't know. But we shall see. Oh dear. Have a look in the questions. Oh, 4-2. 4-2? Yeah. Boo. Never mind. Sorry, I've got it in the chat. Yeah, I saw that. Magnet fishing. Do you want to pop your link, Derek, for your magnet fishing channel? So if anyone's got a channel and they want to put their link in for the channel, if you can, then put the link in. I don't mind, because it helps everyone out. Because I was helped out to get to 1,000 and helped out to get to a certain point. My goal for my channel this year is to get to 2,000. I'm not mega, I'm quite far actually, I think. 1.49. So I'm a little bit away. But hopefully be able to get to 2,000 by the end of December, but it's harder now. 1.498. Excellent. No worries, Aid. No worries, mate. What we need to do, Aid, is message me on Facebook. I'll write it down, actually. We need to get a one-to-one chat going, Aid. If you're up for a one-to-one chat, we can get you on next week or the week after. Aid, one-to-one chat. If you're up for it, Aid. Wednesday night at 8:30, if you're up for it for an hour. Because my one-to-one chat's for an hour. Just so people can get to know you a bit better. Because you pop in Laney's chat and you pop on others. Here is Derek's link to pop in to his channel, his magnet fishing channel. I shall pop that. I don't think I'm subscribed, Derek. I shall subscribe now, me old mucker. There we go, Derek. I've just subscribed. Didn't think I was. So how's your normal channel going, Derek? How far are you off monetization? Because you said you're quite far off monetization. Right. Tea cakes there, sorry. Sylvanian Family's Mansion House ending in 45 minutes. Always auction the big stuff to get rid. Nobody. But it's bloody great. Pack tomorrow. Oh, okay. I don't do well on auctions. That's the thing with auctions. You've got to try and circulate through. The guy, Ben Fitzpatrick, the OG reseller, one of them, did really well in his Lego his Lego auctions when he ended them when he was doing a video. A long time ago, but I can't seem to get very good on auctions. I might try a 7-day auction again, because on mine you get 7 days for free. But it's Sunday to Sunday. It's a hard situation when you try and end it, because obviously Nick's live, so most people are on like Nick, so look at your channels or whatever, and it's hard, but that's good though. We tried testing the electrics in the shadow. They chipped out the house, so something wrong at the moment. Something will take long to fit. Oh, great. Hopefully that gets fixed soon. It's always a pain to fix, like, electrics. I'm not nothing to do with electrics myself. I fixed the PlayStation 1, if you haven't seen the video. I'm listening. I'm just listening. Cool. New video out tomorrow on the Magnet channel. Or is that the Magnet, or is that the Tap Peddler? Latest charity shop from Reselling Kid. Do check it out. There's so many people doing videos here. It's very tricky to actually be able to work that out. To watch and stuff. Lucy's there as well. Sound serious for a chat? Why not? Get to people to know your aid. Of course, mate. No problem. Hey, that's wicked. I'll message you beginning of next week, and we'll sort it out. Should be 8:30 UK time next week. Look out for that one. Magnet chat. Okay, right. I'll try and have a look at that one. I don't think I've seen any of yours yet. Subs seem really slow when you start. I'm very slow creeping along. I'm on 183, so put in much work as I can. Yeah? Just keep going. It took me 2 years to get to 1,000 subs. People will only watch who they watch. And when I was at your subs, Night's Life, it was when there was only about 15 to 20 channels in reselling, and it was harder to get to 1,000. So it took me 2 years, and now it's like channels are growing so vastly. You get certain channels where it's so slow, and then you get channels that are really quick. As you know, I won't say any, but you know a load. Yeah, don't rush and blow yourself up. You'll see Lucy with hair, like on Eminem's Just Lose It video with Michael Jackson on the hair, running around. Wrong link. We better get the right link in. That's the link. You don't be doing the other one, Lucy. Yeah, don't worry about our Night's Life. It's cool. Just keep going, and people will get there to your channel. Okay, right. Lovely. Excellent. TCM Music popped in. Thanks for popping in. Let us know how you found my channel. I think you're a new subscriber as well. Yeah, that's really good for something, because you've got 6 weeks holiday. So, Reseller Kid, how do you work it out? Because are you in year 11 or 10? Reseller Kid, let us know, because you've got 6 weeks holidays, and are you trying to up your eBay so when you come out of school, what's your plan when you come out of school, Reseller Kid? Just thought I'd let you know. 4-2. Okay, righto. I'll check the video on Sky Sports YouTube page. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Same people doing it. Yeah, you can't blame. Yeah. Just let me know, Reseller Kid. Gem, Ali, Gem. I appreciate everyone for popping in. It's always nice to pop in, like, see your same subscribers here, there. Take a guess. What? So, Reseller Kid's saying, take a guess on the 6 weeks holidays, what he's going to be doing afterwards. Guess what year? Year 10? Because you're 15 years old. North Channel NEM. Thanks for popping in. Trying to work out, he's promoted. Bournemouth, I reckon, are going to be relegated. Because you've got... Isn't Aston Villa playing Arsenal, or someone's playing Arsenal at the end? So, each year... So, year 7's like when you go to high school. So, like you're 11 to 12. Then each year, you go up a year. So, year 10 is like almost you're out. Oh! Come on! No, at 15 years old, God, what was I doing? I think 15 years old, I was down a skate park, rocking out. And yeah, I don't think I was doing much else really at home playing games. But I don't know. I'm trying to think, like, because for example, back in my youth, like I was, like when I was at college, I was at college 16 years old to 18. I did 2 IT courses, so information technology courses, and we used to go down the pub because an ex-friend of mine I knew from primary school and stuff like that, high school, we knew his brother. We used to go down the pub, a local one in Epsom. It's gone now. And we used to get in there for hours, just sitting there drinking. But yeah, we apart from that, I didn't really think about reselling. I didn't even know what reselling was. I knew what a charity shop was, but it was in that age where it's like charity shops were out of bounds. You're not allowed in them. Now it's like shabby chic to go into a charity shop and go, oh, it's all vintage. Ah, wicked. Excellent. Appreciate that. And YouTube's doing his thing as well. For free. Oh, come on! Oh, championship. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. For free. Okay, let me just go down there, chat. Paul's popped in. And when you get to know names, you get to know who's who. Chop, busy, work, bang is Paul. I really hate packaging. Yeah, I don't mind packaging. Listing I can sort of do if it's an easy one. But some things takes a while. Less distractions though. I've got a mild form of Asperger's, so that limits me in a lot of ways. So I get distracted quite easily. So I put my phone away and do a few listings. I come back to it, it's like messages that long. Sub to Nuts Life, wicked. Hi Julie, thanks for popping in. Let's have a look. Appreciate that. Okay, lovely. Yeah. My mum's an Arsenal fan and my dad's a Newcastle fan. He was brought up that way, so Leeds and West Brom promoted Hurls. Okay, Charles, Jeff. Cool. Thoroughly enjoyed the stream. I'm off to list and watch the footy. Have a good night. Cheers, Reseller Kid. I'll be off very, very shortly as well. So now I'm 20 minutes in. 32 people watching. Do pop in a like and subscribe. I try and do 3 videos a week, including this live. Sometimes it's 2 videos, including this live. But I should be trying to go to a boot sale at some point this weekend. The weather at the moment looks pretty awful for the southeast. But I've got my fair share to go to. So I'll probably do a video, try and get out on Sunday or Saturday, depends how much I get. If you want your fix for reselling videos in charity car boots and Facebook and stuff, do check my channel out on the playlists. Oh no, because obviously he came down from the northeast and to live down this way in the south for various reasons. And the first team I saw on telly was Chelsea, and I've always been captivated. That was back in 1994. I was born in 1990, and like for example, it was the era of Glenn Hoddle as manager. I think Vinnie Jones had just left. We had Vinnie Jones for a year. Vinnie Jones, Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels. But yeah, I've always been a fan. My favourite year, 97, 98. Always has been. But I love it. I've not been to the football ground for years. But I live, where I live, Cobham, their Cobham training ground near Stoke Yabenham is only about a 15, possibly 20-minute drive from my house. I can go past all the big houses where the Chelsea players and the manager live, because they have to live in a certain area. And I've been past their training ground a load of times. I've actually met John Terry. I've met Lampard twice. I've met Zola. Who else have I met? Oh, a few other ex-Chelsea players. I can't think of anyone else I met. Cheers, popping in, Ashley. Sorry, Scrap with Matt. That's a new name. Hi, Scrap with Matt. Let us know how you found my channel, because I always appreciate everyone popping in to the channel. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm not saying they're a bad team, but I had some great players: Alan Shearer, Roberto Solano, Steve Harper, Shane Given, a load. Because that's my second life, living up north. I resonate when I watch programs like Have We the Same Pet? For example, I like to watch actors like Tim Healy, and others. For example, like where I watch used to watch Lewis, and that sort of thing, and others. And when I watch Still Open All Hours, the guy who plays Granville's son, it's from the northeast. I like the Sunday for Sammy and that sort of thing. So I really resonate with the northeast and stuff, and been a fan of it all for years. And used to go up there quite a lot to Durham, see Barnard Castle, see the Angel of the North. What else have I used to go to see quite a lot? Because where people live, we had family in Middlesbrough, family in not far off Durham, family like quite a lot of places, and there used to be like a little village, and we'll go through Evenwood, and we'll go through where me gran used to live, and so many memories there. Going through, it's just like you come from the south where it's all piled up full of cars. You go up to the northeast and it's like hardly any. But yeah, it's part of my life. It's just there. Right, let's go in the stream. I shall. Oh, don't start that. If you haven't seen Ads humping a chair, pop in tomorrow. Ads extra. He'll be humping something with his cards. John Hollins, yeah, John Hollins, wow. That's a great name, yeah. Peter Osgood. And lots of other players, yeah. Wow. No worries, Victoria. Vinny was at Chelsea 91-92. He was injured when he played. Oh, okay. I knew he was around because he moved to Wimbledon, because I got a load of Wimbledon FC programs, the old team. And I picked up the other week, just photographed them yesterday on my new bit of board to photograph on. And I was looking through them going, wow, that's really good. Because Wimbledon FC is the local team to where I live. And I've seen quite a lot of the team. I met John Fashioner. I think it was John Fashioner who came to my school. The old guy who did Gladiators. Presented it. And was in. Yeah, I'm okay, Matt. How are you, mate? I'm good. Always good. Even if life gets me down, I try and be positive. Smile. Something Until I Die on Netflix. Oh, okay. What period is that from then? God's Country, yeah. It's beautiful around there. It's beautiful areas in Surrey. But it doesn't compare to Durham and round there. Because I've seen, like... Because I think I went on a trip to Durham, that's right. And the other places, and we went to, like, the big ships and stuff like that. And saw the monkey and saw other stuff and different stuff. Yeah, it's always good. Anyway, got to end it. My throat's going now. Back into the stream still. No worries, Victoria. People just popped in. I had to say hello. So if you're new to the channel, appreciate that. Do keep subscribed for the videos. I'll put the banner on. Like, share, and subscribe. And no, I don't put what Andrew does. All that stuff. No, I don't. Keep subscribed for more content on Peter A's Adventures. And all I leave me to say is, thanks everyone for watching. Hopefully we're all good. Yes, I'm good. Hopefully my sales are going to go well. Not great at the moment, but I'll list some more stuff and get some good sales. So take care all and see you later. Thanks for hopping in. Appreciated.